Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Samp Chance Wrestling. I'm your host, Bobby Sampson, joined as always, my man with the plan, Mr. Chance Michaels. Chance, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good yourself?
I complain hot off the heels of the Royal Rumble. I didn't have a problem with the show, yet people are going to complain consistently because we're dealing with a bunch of little bitches. What are your thoughts?
Well, yes and no, because people are complaining because they're going off what people are telling the Rumble is going to be. When the head of creative is telling you there's going to be surprises. So we'll get to the surprises. There was no surprises except, so out of the women's battle royal and the men's battle royal Royal Rumble, there's one surprise. And that was on the women's side. It was Brie Bella. Nobody else was a surprise. A big
I
surprise.
think a surprise was the fact that Bianca wasn't there.
But I'm talking about
On the
surprise
men's
entrance.
side, the surprise for me would have been that
But that's not what I'm saying, though. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying surprises in the match. I'm saying surprise
man.
entrances.
I'm glad you brought that up very
But
quickly.
let me finish. Hold on. It's a big. I got
People
it.
need to stop buying into shit
No, but
and
hold on.
start
So what?
realizing that how many times have you heard him say this and he hasn't delivered? Yet, shame on all these people for keep going back and expecting it. Then, man, I have no sympathy for them.
So again, so he's promising all these entrances. So one surprise entrance, Brie Bella. Nobody else is surprised. We knew Powerhouse Hobbs was coming. That was announced, not officially by WWE, but we all knew it. Jim Ross was talking about it. We all knew it. We knew Brock was coming in. He said it on Pat McAfee. Okay, we knew Reigns was coming. So there's no surprises. That's a huge letdown because the best thing of the Rumble is who's going to come out. Who is it going to be? We don't know. Nobody came out. That was a surprise. That pissed the fans off. Now, Saudi Arabia fans, they love the WWE. And then after the show, Triple H, again, and I've said it before, he needs to stay backstage, but he's out there. They were chanting, "We want Vince." They were chanting AEW. They were chanting, "You screwed up." This time, Triple H, he didn't even play the heel role. He was rattled. Like, he didn't understand why. He's got to stop promising stuff because people are crapping on the Rumble. Now, another thing that I would say that I didn't like, nobody saw the Braun thing getting him taken out, but it's the same story again. A masked man took him out. Why does it always have to be a masked man? We just did that with Theory. And then going back to that again, that was kind of stale. And then my biggest complaint about the Rumble is having Brock Lesnar fly all the way out to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, he kicked butt in the ring. He was eliminated, not even on the camera. Well, he was eliminated. Jey Uso was eating. So we didn't even see your biggest, strongest, one of your top superstars, one of the all-time greats, get eliminated because you had Jey Uso come out and eat for 2 to 3 minutes. So we didn't even see Lesnar get eliminated. He's absolutely choked, they're saying. It was very disrespectful. I don't think it was intentional. So those are the things of the Rumble and that's why people were chanting at Triple H, "We want Vince." You screwed up. AEW, they were just dogging him because of these kind of things like that. It's getting very sloppy.
Wrestling fans are stupid, man, for the most part.
But it's
Seriously.
Triple H shouldn't be doing that
Oh,
though.
stop. Like, listen, dude, how many times are we going to have the same bloody conversation about the same fans that are not happy?
These aren't the same fans. These are Saudi Arabian fans.
No,
It's
these
a
aren't
completely
Saudi
different
Arabian
crowd.
fans, dude. These are fans in North America. These are fans all
But
over the place.
that's not what we're talking about.
Listen,
We're talking about the Rumble
no,
though.
that's what we're talking about. We're talking about fans not being happy. Dude, stop it. Like, seriously, it's a TV show, right? Like, there's always going to be something that people aren't going to like, and I completely understand that. But the things that you're talking about are the same things you talk about after every show. The fans are saying this, the fans are saying that.
But they're saying it to Triple H though.
Then stop paying attention to him because we should know by now that whatever he says,
So you're basically saying
up.
he should be gone then. You're saying
Let
Triple
him
H should
be
be
gone.
gone. No, I'm just saying because like it doesn't make sense. You can't have it both ways.
But they don't have a plan to replace him.
Does anybody can replace that guy, dude? Here's another thing. Roman Reigns is on Pat McAfee. He was actually insulting Triple H. Now, he didn't say his name. I don't know if you watched it. So Roman Reigns said, 2 years ago we had a change in leadership. What is he saying? He's saying, the guy that I like is out. We brought in this knucklehead. He didn't say knucklehead, paraphrasing. And then he's saying, we got to be creative. We got to be up with the times. We haven't been creative. I step away. The younger guys aren't stepping up. So he did say Nick Khan is a genius businessman. He didn't praise Triple H. He was taking a little bit of stabs at him. So my prediction right now, by the end of this year, they'll replace Triple H as the creative guy. Maybe he'll have a different role. He'll be out of creative because the wheels are falling off this bad. It's just it's not just the fans, the superstars are saying it now. It's getting bad.
Well, whatever the case may be,
The
man,
Rumble itself wasn't a bad
I didn't have a
Rumble,
problem with
but
the Royal
a lot
Rumble.
of
I
flubs.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed the show for what it was worth. what it was. I mean, that's just the way I kind of look at it from that perspective. But I mean, fans are never going to be happy. Everyone's always going to be fickle. Everyone's always going to complain about something or the other, and that's fine. I get it. That's just the sport, the way it's evolved. But I
Oh,
mean,
the
I'm
sport has not
not
evolved.
going to stop
It's
saying that
devolved.
it's just a TV show,
Yeah, I
right?
understand that. But
It's
dude, when you're
just a
paying
TV.
hard-earned money and you're lying to the fans and you're cheating the fans purposely now, you're not being surprised. We're in the fourth new
But what
Triple
do you
H era.
expect for surprises? There's no one left to be
Then
surprised
don't
with.
then don't promise it. Don't come out there and
Exactly,
say he
exactly.
was
So the
on
fact that people
ESPN,
believe it, the fact
but
that
then
all these stupid marks
dude,
believe it, including yourself, you're all up in it.
I don't believe it. I'm reporting the news. I don't believe anything that guy does. I've been saying for 2 years he's not creative.
Reporting what you see, right? Like I mean, the reality is
That's my job.
there's always going to be people complaining. That's what I'm saying, man. Every
Yeah, but
episode.
that's a lazy take though.
How's that a lazy take, dude? Like
Because
all you do
we're
is fucking
reporting.
complain about everything.
I'm not complaining. I'm telling you the
No, all
news
you
of
do
what's
is
up.
talk about complaining. That's all I'm saying. Was there anything positive you got out of the Rumble?
So I have to give my review of the Rumble, the honest take. These are the things that happened. I'm not saying these. I'm not making this up. This is what happened. This is what Roman Reigns said. This is what the fans said to Triple H. This is what happened on camera. Nothing I'm saying is
There's
my
no,
take.
no, man. At the end of the day, like I mean, they're still going to do what they're going to do, regardless of what these fans say.
But that's a lazy take. Though we're a show to bring the news and bring the truth to the people. They can decide what they like or not. I'm reporting what's happened, right? Yeah, did he book the Rumble and far of who won and lost? Yes. I actually another thing. Thanks for that. I'm one of the only guys breaking Roman Reigns win the Rumble, and I predicted Jey Uso last year. How? Because you have to get in Triple H's mindset of who's going to win it. People were saying Fatu and Cody. No, Roman Reigns needs to be back in the main event picture, right? So what I'm saying is I'm just bringing the news and telling people what happened. They can decide who's right and who's wrong. I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm not saying that I'm wrong. This is the things that are happening. And I can't just sit here and say, well, the show was good. I have no problem with it because that's a lazy reporting take.
No, I
I'm
get that.
saying what happened, right?
I think my thing is with you, bro. It's just you say it with such pride that you want it to fail.
No, I want it to be good. I even said last show, I hope it's good. It's not going to be good, but Triple H is not capable. But I want it to be good. I'm part of my own wrestling show out here. Why would I not want it to be good? I want everybody to be good at what they do. It doesn't mean they're going to be. I'm not going to build a good
What
roof.
did you find positive in it then? From your own perspective, what were your positive takes?
My own personal takes.
Your positive.
My own personal positive takes. Sami Zayn lost. That's good. He shouldn't even been in that match, so that's good. Reigns winning the Rumble. Same thing I would, and I predicted it. The funny thing is that the promise is that's what pissed people off. And that just, people get excited. You're sitting there with your kid watching and nothing happens. He's letting people down. Wrestling is supposed to make people happy. Triple H has brought a side out of people, a vengeance, a hate towards something they once loved because he's just not capable. Without Vinny there, he doesn't know what he's doing. We said, oh, he's so great at black and gold. Yeah, because Vinny, you guys were overseeing it. He may make the decisions of this show, but Vinny would approve the NXT stuff. And Vinny's not there no more. And we can see Triple H is not capable. The Rumble itself was a letdown, personally. Reigns won it was good. Liv won it. We knew that. We thought so much more would happen. We thought the Jericho stuff didn't happen. Just so much expectations that fell flat.
I think I'm just fine with the fact that I'm tired of everyone complaining constantly about everything and anything, man. I mean, again, it's just a TV show. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I get it. But I mean, I think people have to smarten up themselves. If you keep believing that surprises are going to come. I mean, since WrestlePalooza, there wasn't a single fucking surprise in WrestlePalooza.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everyone's saying what they're saying. I can understand it there. Then we go to SummerSlam or Money in the Bank. There was nothing major happening there. Then nothing major happened at SummerSlam. Nothing major happened at Survivor Series, right? John Cena's whole retirement thing was a fucking fumble, right? Every time he went out on that mic and he said the exact same thing and he built the hope of all these stupid people. I'll say it because you're stupid if you fall for it more than twice. Right. So what are you complaining about, people? It's, this is where I'm getting hot with it because I'm tired of the same people in their mother's basements or their mother's hold on, dude. Their mother's garages complaining about the same shit over and over again. If you know it's not going to happen, if you're already being burned 3-4 times, then don't have that expectation.
So my question to you is, you're blaming the people, but the people you should be blaming are the people in creative because they're promising this stuff. So the people are spending hard-earned money. They're buying They're buying Netflix, they're buying the shirts, whatever they're doing. They're going to the arena, they're paying for parking, and you're promised all these things: a new era, a new start, the Paul Levesque era, all these eras. He's promised us. We're our fourth era, by the way, in 2 years. And I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder if Triple H suffers from CTE because he's a smart guy. Because there's no way he can be this stupid. Something's up.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fans are stupid, and they're stupid for keep promising it, right? I mean, I'll say that as well. I mean, stop promising stuff then if you're going to keep getting this backlash. But at the same time, these people need to stop expecting something when they realize it's not coming. Like, okay,
yeah, but they're hurting their product.
Listen, a lot of these people complaining are also people who know how the industry works. Okay, so if we know that there aren't going to be any surprises because there's no surprises to be had going into the show, then you know you take a grain of salt. If anything, he's using that to promote it to fans that may want to come and watch it, right? Like in the US,
that doesn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense.
Regardless of it, man, maybe
So what you're saying is he's saying that to get the casual. Hold on. You're saying he's telling us all these surprises to get the casual fan in. Well, let's say that's true. Then they watch that show, realize this guy's full of crap. We ain't gonna watch it again. I don't think that's what it is. I just don't think he knows what he's doing. He's not a bad guy. He's just going over his head. It's just him.
You can't blame everything on Triple H. There's other people involved in this picture. It's not
one. He's the final say of creative. He's COO.
If this was happening under Vince's watch, would you say the same shit, or would you be sitting there praising Vince?
Well, it would never happen under Vince's
watch. How do you know? It's happened before. There was times where they wanted his head.
When have you ever seen? But you're talking about.
How can you forget, dude?
Dude, relax.
No, listen.
So I'm reporting the news.
In 2015, everybody wanted the man's head. They wanted him off TV. He doesn't.
Not like this.
Oh yes, it was, dude. Not. It was to the same extent. To a certain extent, it was.
Dude, I'm reporting the facts again. Triple H has 3 SmackDowns under $1 million. That's under his reign. No other buddy has ever had that. That's his record. Okay, he's got the record for the most fumbles of any show you watch. Go all the pay-per-views, you can pick them apart. Of course, Vince had flubs. Of course, he had over 40 years. Of course, nobody's going to get right all the time. But he's gone. Triple H has gotten it wrong more than right.
People consume the shows now. I'm not defending the guy. I'm just trying to say, like, okay, it's also these numbers aren't wrong, but also take a look at where they're coming from. I mean, your people don't watch regular TV anymore. Most of Vince's ratings came from a regular TV.
This is SmackDown, dude. 934,000 people. They're only getting 300,000 more than Dynamite. That's not good.
I understand, but the way they rate it, the way they kind of tabulate it now. Nielsen's changed everything.
No. So that's an excuse. Nielsen is actually a little bit more tighter with the numbers, but the way they tighten the thing up, it only affects 3,000 to 4,000 views. It's not much of a difference. Anything, whether it's SmackDown, football, or lawn darts, it doesn't matter. The systems are the same. The numbers aren't there, and I'm just reporting the news. People can decide whether they like the show or not.
You have an opinion, or are you just a news reporter?
I report what's going on.
But you don't have an opinion.
My opinion, he needs to go. He's in over his head. So but you can have him back. I think actually Triple H should go back to NXT or be an agent.
Okay, sure. Well, who do you replace him with then?
I don't know. I'd have to do interviews.
Who can write a show like that?
Lots of people.
You can't say,
Ed Ferrara, Brian Gerwitz.
But they won't come back.
Bruce Pritchard. But Brian Gerwitz might come back for the price. Everybody comes back for the right price, dude.
No, Gerwitz has got a great deal with The Rock, man. He wouldn't come back.
There's another thing that's happened. So thanks for bringing that up. Rock's daughter just quit. Do you know why she quit?
Because she hates Trump?
No. It's nothing to do with it. No. Rock likes Trump. No, that's.
Rock likes Trump. He doesn't have to. She doesn't. So, at least I'm saying that she went on some tirade about the government and I.
No. I'm just reporting the facts. So the reason why she left NXT or whatever her deal, whatever she was, they let her girlfriend go. Rock's daughter is a lesbian. Her girlfriend is with WWE. She got canned. Rock's daughter was pissed off, so she left too. So this what I'm saying is you can see the dissension between Rock and Triple H. Just some real heat there from the old days, and you can still feel it. So yeah, that's what happened.
I don't know, dude. I never saw that, but okay. Yeah. All right. And where do you get your facts from? X?
Everywhere, dude. Yeah, everybody. News sites, blogs, Google, wherever. I research. I put about hour research. I never want to come onto a wrestling or boxing show and not be studied up and say that I don't study it. That's why when people say, what are the MMA ratings? I don't really know. I don't really keep track of the UFC ratings. I can't really comment on it. But I definitely follow the numbers and the facts for wrestling and boxing because that gives you a good indication of where things are at. And this all can be verified by what I'm saying. Just Google it.
So Roman wins. He's going on to face CM Punk. That's pretty much set in stone now. unless something changes. What do you think of their promo last night? Their interaction.
Okay, not great. Punk's getting long with the tooth. I think his stick's getting kind of tired. I'm glad Roman won the Rumble. I think that was the right call. I wouldn't put him against Punk myself, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. I'm not going to pick it apart. It was all right.
Yeah, I think they're
I
gonna
didn't
have a
feel
good War of
genuine.
Words. The War of Words will be good as they build this up. I don't know what the match will be like, but I mean, I think the back and forth, the banter will be good at least for that.
My thing is that you don't need a 47-year-old man, 48 by the time he does WrestleMania, headlining the show.
Well, they're
He's just
both
too
in the
old.
40s, man.
Reigns is just 40, but Punk's like 47, 48. It's a big age gap. But Roman's in shape. He looks great. Punk is, he's an average shape for a 50-year-old guy, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't book it, but, I get it.
They're gonna do something here, man. I think we're gonna get Logan versus Braun. I really feel that it was Logan who did all this. Now, the more and more I see it, but
Could be Adam Pierce, put on a little fake beard. Well, same
yeah.
build as Adam Pierce.
All right, Tony Khan, burner accounts. What's going on here, buddy?
Allegedly, he denies it. There's a burner account called Ron. It's been around for the last few months.
Hmm.
I've heard rumblings about it before. I didn't want to report it because I didn't know. I just thought it was all bullshit. But now Devon Dudley's talking about it. Punk's agent, Vince Russo, coach. It's getting out there on the mainstream. And I'm pretty positive. You just go. He's deleted now. You can still find it if you go on X. People screenshot it and they're posting the receipts for it. It's basically Tony Khan defending AEW, defending Dynamite ratings, putting the show over. Couple smart guys and a lot of smart people on the internet, they were kind of, this might be him. It's the way he was talking, the stuff he was saying. I didn't figure it out. I didn't know. I didn't even know about it until a couple weeks ago. And they're saying it was him. And Devon Dudley said it yesterday. Vince would never do that. He was talking about Vinnie Mac, like make a fake account to pump his own company up. Like if you have to do that, Tony Khan, you got to change your show. If you need to defend your show, change it. I don't know if it was him. I mean, it could be just some smart, sharp guy trying to be Tony Khan to make a fool of him, or it could be him.
He must have been putting out some really real big stuff for it to get that kind of attention.
Who?
Like this wrong guy. What
well, because he comments on all the AEW stuff.
No, I appreciate that, but so many people comment on it, but they don't get that big. So
But it's not that. It's the stuff that he's saying, the way he's saying it. It's insider stuff that only he and some of the top people at AEW would know. Kind of leaking, well, this might happen. Did you see this? Look at the show. Like it just the way it's been worded. People have been wondering for a while.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like some guy in the inside giving info on the whole show.
But it's actually Tony Khan.
It's him himself.
It's him himself.
So this billionaire son has that much time that he could sit there on a burner account making up big shit.
Well, yeah, it only takes a couple minutes to go on there. I mean, he'll never admit it. We'll never know.
It's the point I'm trying to make. Like here you are running a wrestling company, and this is what you have to reduce yourself to. And this is why I don't like AEW, man. This is why I have a hard time digesting it. Their stuff is all over the place. They keep releasing the talent that's actually going to make them go somewhere.
Powerhouse Hobbs didn't release. They offered him 5 years. He turned it down.
Well, you turned it down because you saw a better opportunity with WWE.
Well, more money. More money. WWE offered him more money. That's what it come down to.
Well, actually, I don't know if they offered him more money or not.
That's what they're saying.
I know Tony Khan put out a huge deal for him at the end there, right? Trying to keep him. I think he made the right move because I don't think AEW is big guy friendly.
Yeah. You know what? Wherever he got paid more, I'll say is the right move. If AEW pay him more, you stay there. If W pays him more, you stay there. So if WWE's paying him more, like the reports say, yeah, he did make the right move.
Your thoughts on what I said, though? AEW is not big man friendly.
No, at WWE he'll be a mid carder at best, but still, it's better than nothing. Like you said, there's big boys there. He'll fit in better there.
In the time he spent in WWE, his name will reach more households than it would with AEW.
Yeah, WWE has a way bigger reach, absolutely.
Right. So from that perspective, that's that. But what else is going on? Ciampa showed up there, eh?
Yeah, it was a cool.
And he won the TNT title. And now he's setting up a feud with
Briscoe.
Kyle Fletcher.
Well, he beat Briscoe.
He beat Briscoe, but now they're setting him up with Kyle Fletcher, which should be fun.
Yeah, it was a good Ciampa.
Is Ciampa a bad guy or a good guy? Is Fletcher a good guy? Who's who here?
Ciampa's going to be the bad guy, I guess, because he came as like a psycho killer, whatever he's doing, gimmick, dark.
He's a bad guy, though, right?
What's that?
Fletcher's a bad guy, though. He's a heel.
He is. I don't know what to do with Ciampa, man. I mean, like it seems to me like he was the bad guy. I mean, he just beat Mark Briscoe.
Right. I thought at the end of the match, he's hugging the guy. So if you're psycho, you don't hug your opponent.
I don't know what they're doing. And then they're showing him. He's actually in pretty good shape to look at. They're showing his
He looks
workout
great. He looks
vignettes.
great in
Oh,
WWE too.
he just doesn't have a lot of character. He's not great on the mic. He's not a bad worker, but I think Tony's bringing him hot. He's pumping him up. Most likely, he'll probably fade out in a month or two. I hope not, but that's what it seems like to me. We'll see. But yeah, good for him. And he's got to go. He's getting paid, so why not, right? WWE don't want him no more, so might as well go there.
Yeah. All right. So what else is going on here, brother? Anything else you want to touch on here? We got the ladies, Liv Morgan. She's going to WrestleMania. Well deserved. She deserves it.
Yeah, those are good. Those, yeah, we
And
knew
Bianca,
that one.
where is Bianca? Like, how long does it take for a hand to heal? Like, holy smokes, man! I
Maybe she's
thought she
still
would
hurt.
have
I don't
healed.
know.
That was crazy. All right, if that's that, man, this has been a bit of a heated show. I apologize for any language or anything I may have said to upset anybody. But I mean, I'm just saying what I need to be said, man. Like, enough is enough. Like, if you guys are complaining about lack of surprises, then stop watching. You should know by now what to expect. That's all I'm trying to
I
say.
think what it is that people know how good WWE was when Vinny was in charge. We knew when Vinny was doing the Rumble, you're going to see surprises. You see that he had Rey Mysterio win the Royal. Nobody ever saw that. Nobody thought that was going to happen. You know, things like that. We don't see that anymore. People are missing that mystique.
We talked about this off air. I don't know if we mentioned it on here or not, but here's the reality of it, man. Even if Vince comes back, it'll never be as good as it was ever. It won't. Even if he comes back, because you're dealing with a bunch of talent that cries
Mm-hmm.
at any notion. Okay, you hurt my feelings,
Mm-hmm.
generation.
Yeah.
You know, this is this. This is why Vince was losing control from 2015 onwards up until he left, because of all these new people coming in. You can be 6'5", 325 pounds, but your feelings are that of a 4-year-old child.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Even if Vince came back, it's not going to change the mentality or the thinking of the people. In fact, it probably get Vince in more trouble because they're not used to that old school mentality. You
Mm-hmm.
and I, me for sure, maybe you to a certain extent, I don't know, bro. I can't, that's why I'm saying it this way. Grew up with do your work or get punched in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not saying we got punched in the face, but it was there.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Okay. Whereas now, oh, this hurts me a bit more than it hurts you. No, it shouldn't hurt you. Whatever you're doing for your child should build them up to be a better person. And so when you look
Yeah.
at your talent, and it's just not in wrestling, you look at baseball. I love baseball. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I put baseball above basketball, hockey, and football for me.
Yeah.
Right? You look at baseball, football, hockey, they're all babies now. They're all soft. You hurt my feelings, people.
Yeah.
And I
Oh
know,
yeah, one more thing on Dynamite. If I want to bring up MJF versus Brody King for the
yeah.
belt. No, it's a world champion eliminator match. Sorry, against Brody King on Dynamite. So at least they're getting Brody up. He's a big guy. That's
Brody
something
can talk
different.
on the mic. He looks good. He's big.
Mm-hmm.
He's strong.
Yeah, he's
And, you
big.
know, this is an opportunity, right? I don't know if it's going to succeed. But, Chance, am I wrong in what I'm saying?
No, you're right. I totally agree. Totally agree.
Okay? And I apologize to people for saying it, but this is just the reality of what we're
Mm-hmm.
dealing with. Okay? In all sports, you can't
Yeah.
talk to people the way we used to talk to people because they'll take it and cry.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's what's happening in wrestling. So even if Vince came back, it wouldn't work, is what I feel. Because
He would have to. He would, but he would have to. He couldn't. He couldn't
the
be as
last
direct.
people that are left of that generation that would listen to Vince
Roman and Drew
accept,
guys. Yeah.
they're far and in between.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these guys come backstage. How was my match? It was great.
Yeah.
Look what happened when Kevin Owen, when Vince told Kevin Owen his match was bad. Kevin's feelings were hurt. Remember?
Yeah.
You can
No,
go
I
back
know.
to 24. Kevin Owens 24. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know who he was fighting, what the match was. What is it, Jericho match or something? I can't recall.
Who, Owens? He never wrestled Jericho in 24.
No. Like that show 24, like where they go through the 24.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Right?
yeah.
And there was that one spot where Vince was not happy with the match. I don't know if it was with Owens or with Jericho or whatnot, but he was not happy with that match.
Yeah.
Right? And he was very upset about it. And you could tell that Kevin Owens was a little bit upset about it, but that's the beginning of that generation. He's
Yeah.
still strong and firm. Like he probably didn't get as affected, but
Mm-hmm.
everyone else after him would have cried.
Yeah.
right?
One more thing about WWE. I think with Division is like super talented crew, like the most talented crew in
They're
wrestling
not
is
getting
Division.
over though.
But here's the thing: they need I just thought about this yesterday when I saw them. There's one thing that this crew is missing. Every dominant crew has what? Belts. They don't have one belt. They don't have an intercontinental. They don't have the tag team belts. To make them dominant, give, I don't know, Theory and Bronson, whoever you want to make the team, give them the tag belts. Give them something. Because why do the Usos need to have the belt? You got to get these young guys over. You don't need 40-year-old Usos with the tag belt. Give these guys the straps. They look the part. They act the part. But until they have something meaningful, it's not going to work.
No,
So that's why I think Logan's going to have, like you said, Logan's going to fight Braun and they're going to break this up.
yeah, I agree. I unfortunately, I just as good as Division looks, it's not getting over.
But they look great.
Right? They look great, but it's not getting over.
No,
But
they need some
anyway,
belts. But we'll see.
all right. I guess that's it for this week in wrestling, man.
Oh,
Listen,
one more
guys,
thing I got to say about CEW show Hastings this last Saturday set a record, 400 people. It's the biggest show we've ever done. And that's probably 360, 370 tickets bought, and you cop a few of your buddies in the door. So, but 400 people in the seats, I know for a fact because my buddies had the chairs up.
hey man, you know what? You're lucky. You guys are lucky because your guys messed up a really good opportunity earlier, right? So
yeah,
I'm glad
this
it
is our
all
biggest
worked
show
out.
ever.
I'm glad it worked out.
Good.
All right, guys. Royal Rumble's in the bag. We're on the road to WrestleMania. God knows where this is going to take us and how many more times I'm going to get pissed off. And, it is what it is. But some days are just like that. You know what I'm saying, Chance Michaels? Some days are just like that. But guys and gals, remember, never stop working hard. Always believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. Maybe I need to take a step back from this wrestling world because it's starting to piss me off a little bit now, too. Guys and gals, I'm Bobby Sampson. He's Mr. Chance Michaels.
In the words of the great ACDC, those that download, like, and subscribe to the podcast, we salute you.
We do salute you guys. Have a great rest of your week. Please be safe. And we'll talk to you next Tuesday. Samp and Chance are out.